Good afternoon, everybody. Without the waste of time, we'll proceed to the next part of the training, which is how to cut a trouser. I'll be teaching you how to cut a rope trouser. But note, there's a difference between a rope trouser and a belt trouser. The cutting are different and the sewing are different. So, and the pockets are also different. So I'll proceed to the first part, the folding. As I've said earlier, while cutting a men top, fold the outside of the cloth inside to avoid stains, and make sure you fold it into two, not a little part, because while cutting our men clothes, the scope we use to cut the cloth is different, but this one you have to fold it into two. But please don't mind my material, this is the only one I have for now. So I'll proceed to the first part. As you can see, I've already used my ruler and scissors to trim the up of the cloth, which is very, very straight. Next, I'll use my chalk to mark a little bit line here. Then our waist measurement is 21, which I'm going to divide into 4 parts. 21 into 4 is 5¼ inches. I will measure my 5¼ inches here. I will add the allowance of 1½ inches. 1½ inches is the normal allowance for every kind of trouser you want to sew. It's not that maybe this one is for small child or adult. 1½ inch is the normal allowance for every trouser that you want to sew. Next, as it is a rope trouser, I will make sure the folding of the rope is 3. Then I will measure my 3 for the folding both. Then from the exact 3 where the folding stop, I will measure my pocket, which my pocket, as a small boy, I will be using 4½. I'm using 4½ with allowance of 7. Extra allowance for 7 for the coach, the trouser under. Then I will place my tape from here and measure it all, which is 10. I'll place my tape here also and mark my 10 here. Then I will use my ruler to join it together. Without the waste of time, I'll place my tape here also to measure. As you can see, it is 7 here. I'll place my tape also in this place and measure my 7 exactly, and use my ruler to roll it from the exact point. Then next, let me explain something about this place. The 3 inches I left here, one inside is for the folding, half is also for the folding. Then the main trouser starts from here, start from 1, because 2 inside is the folding allowance. Then 1 inside is the up of the trouser, which if I'm going to measure my trouser length, I'll start from this one exactly. But note that the 3½ I gave is not for all kind of trouser. This is for a small boy. It is for an adult. You can use 4. The trouser length is 22. I'll measure my 22 exactly from that place. 22, and add the folding allowance of 2½. Without the waste of time, what is the measurement of our bath? Our bath measurement is 8½ divided by 2 will give us 4¼ 4¼ You measure your 4¼ over here. Use your ruler to roll it straight. Then after rolling it, you check the measurement of the lap. The measurement of the lap is 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. You check your 7.5 here. This is your 7.5 exactly. Then you add another 1 inches for the curve of the cut. Then you use your chalk to curve it here. Then after curving it, use your tape and use your chalk to join it together with the curve. As you can also see, I've gotten the shape of the trouser I want, because this is the one side of the trouser. Next, I've gotten every cutting I want. But as I said earlier, please, there's difference between rope and belt trouser. If it is a belt trouser, it will have the space, it will have the measurement of nail. The pocket will not be straight, it will be curved, and many other things, and there will not be allowance of folding at the top. Then I'll use my my scissors to divide it into two. This if you want to cut your trouser, please, this is not the right placement of the material. The tip of the material should be here, not this side, because it's because of the other side of the material is not that smooth. That is why I did not use it. Please bear with me for only this one. Then you use your scissors to cut it a little bit at the top of the pocket and the down of the pocket also, a little bit, not even up to half inches, so as to identify it why you want to sew it. Then you use your scissors to cut it out here also. Let me start from here so that if I then please start from here. As you can all see, I've gotten the one side of the trouser. That is, this is the front of the trouser. So tomorrow we'll proceed to the back of the trouser. Please, if you are folding your material for the next day, and it's not even allowed for you guys to even cut your clothes now, just watch the video to the end. See you tomorrow.